kudos to them as well.
It's a famous story, but just tell me how you set up your business.
Well, it was born out of friendship. So John, Adam and myself all met at college. We always talked about how much we'd love to set up a business, but for 4 or 5 years kept talking about it and never did it. Then we were on a snowboarding weekend at the time, and we said to ourselves, look, we've either got to stop having this conversation or come up with an idea and take it seriously and get on with it. Otherwise, we're just going to drive ourselves completely bonkers. So we came up with the idea of smoothies because we were 3 26-year-olds living in London, drinking too much beer and eating too much pizza and really not looking after ourselves. So we had this idea of, well, we'll make it easy for people to be healthy, little bottles of crushed fruit. We came back from that snowboarding weekend, and then we just started from first principles, because we didn't know any other place to start. We'd never set up a business before. We shared a house in Barons Court in London, so we'd make up recipes in the evenings and weekends and then try them out on our friends and family. And got to the stage where we had some recipes that people said that they liked, but realised we just didn't have that confidence to go and resign from our jobs full time. And the thing that we were missing was some people that didn't know us buying the products at the price they needed to pay for them and saying that they liked them. You know, when you're doing your product development on your mum, you've got to hope she says that it's decent, you know, but you need someone that doesn't know you. And we were given a great opportunity because there was a local music festival in West London where we lived. I thought, now here's the perfect opportunity. The type of people that are going to go to that festival are the type of people that we hope would buy our drinks. And we had taken literally our last £500 of cash, bought a load of fruit and turned it into our favourite recipe at the time, and then sold the smoothies from this stall. And above the stall we put a big sign that said, should we give up our jobs to make these smoothies? And had a bin that said yes on it, and a bin that said no on it. And asked people to buy the smoothies, drink them, and then vote with the empty bottles. And at the end of the weekend, the yes bin was full. And we'd made a commitment to each other that if the yes bin was full, we would go in the next day and resign. And so we had this sort of sweaty Sunday evening in our kitchen in our house at Barons Court, where we said to each other, we said we were going to do this if the yes bin was full, and it was. So we did. The next day we all resigned from our respective jobs and then went about setting up the company full time.